Well, as we turn to more election news now, early in-person voting for the November election has been underway here in Ohio for nearly 3 days, and the first voter turnout numbers are now coming in.
10 TV political reporter Doug Petcast joins us now with a look at how things are going.
Well, you know, voter turnout is always expected to be higher during presidential elections, and this year is no different. Turnout is expected to be high once again. It's way too early to know how big it will be this year, but for reference, 75% of registered voters in Ohio voted in the 2020 election. Keep in mind, about 8 million Ohioans were registered to vote then, and this year that number's up to 8.1 million. Voter traffic has been steady at the Franklin County Board of Elections this week. For the first time ever, more than 900,000 people are registered to vote in Franklin County alone. And the early numbers for early in-person voting are up compared to 8 years ago. The numbers for 2020 weren't available, so let's compare the first 2 days of early voting in 2016 to 2024 in Franklin County. You can see the difference. It's pretty big. The Franklin County Board of Elections saw a little more than 4,500 voters 8 years ago over those 2 days. Nearly 8,000 this year. Secretary of State Frank LaRose does not make predictions on what percentage of voters will turn out, but he does expect it to be strong this election.
I think we're going to see high turnout again. That's been consistent throughout my 5 years as Secretary of State. We've set records not only in 2020, but 2022 for a gubernatorial election. We saw record numbers, and I think that trend is going to continue.
The only statewide number available so far is for day one of early voting, and more than 61,000 people voted in person across the state, according to the Secretary of State's office. Also important to note, on Tuesday, the 88 boards of elections sent out nearly 1 million absentee ballots to those who requested them, and those are just now starting to trickle back in. Yolanda.